amazing. Thank you so much. And right now, I'm just thinking about some of the things you said, especially in relation to students who are about to go to university, students who are in university. I think something I resonate with, in addition to just having or playing different roles, entrepreneurship, now education, previously infrastructure investment, public policy research. I've always loved physics. I've loved architecture for a long time. I want to pose a question to the room. Anyone can come in to answer the question. I'll share it after this statement. In complex systems, cause and effect only make sense in hindsight. Now, the question is, what are some challenges you all have faced on your path, and how did you surmount them? What made you want to pivot, be it in an activity, in school, in an interest? Anyone is open to jump in.
Okay, I think I'll quickly share. So I like how you said some things is in hindsight, you kind of realize that the puzzles will kind of fit. So for me, I had a break in between, I was in between jobs at some point and I kind of didn't know what was next, but I didn't just want to stop. So I joined, would I call it like a kindergarten, sort of, primary school in Nigeria. I was offered a role as an administrator, but I'd never been in the education sector before. And I was just like, I don't know anything, but I was willing to give it a shot. I'm like, it's admin, and I've done customer service before, so why not? While in that school, I think it's very important that we kind of immerse ourselves in wherever we find ourselves and just be in there, be present. I was quite present. So, and the owner of the school kind of noticed and she kind of picked that I was really in it. So she would invite me for curriculum building, not curriculum, what do you call it? Like planning for the term, teams and all that. And I'm just like, what do I really know in this sector? But I'll go for it and I'll just keep sharing my ideas. And while we were thinking of the theme for a particular session, they mentioned the 3 R's of sustainability, reduce, reuse, recycle. And it was like something just snapped in my brain. I just started saying things that I knew. And for me, it was a light bulb moment. And, it's interesting that that was kind of what pushed me because I knew I wasn't meant to be there for long. I spent just 1 year in that school. But what am I saying? That going to that school was where I kind of saw that I could be more. I was going to apply for a master's, but I didn't know what I wanted to do a master's in because my first degree was urban and regional planning, which I didn't quite enjoy. I felt like it was a script. I just had to do it. But the dots connect because I was able to be instrumental for like excursions and things like that to change the T, a recycling hub in Abuja. And I was the one leading everything, and I'm not in education sector. That's what I used to say. But here I was, the administrator, doing all that, creating things with children, deforestation, teaching them things. I was open. And it was from there I was able to write a personal statement why I would come do a master's in environmental assessment and management because the school was what helps me to write a personal statement of all my achievements using just those 3 R's in sustainability. So for me, in hindsight, I have tried so many things and that worked out for me. And I think my personal statement, I saw other people being given that personal statement as an example of what they should write to get a master's. And I was like, great, I'll stop there.